As we go through this day, grant us, Lord, an abundance of grace and protection, health of mind and body, and may we be always devoted to you. Good morning, sisters and brothers. Welcome to Monday morning. It's nice to be here again. This is from 2005, a work titled Our Mission by Maximilian Kolbe, who was a Polish conventional Franciscan priest who was put to death in Auschwitz in 1941. Every man and woman in this world has been assigned a mission by God. In fact, ever since God created the universe, He arranged the first causes in such a way that the unbroken chain of their effects should create the most favorable conditions and circumstances for each person to fulfill the mission that God has assigned them. Therefore, every person is born with the abilities that are proportionate to the mission he or she has been entrusted. And throughout each person's whole life, the environment, circumstances, and everything else will contribute to make it easy and possible for him or her to reach that purpose. In fact, each person's perfection consists in reaching that purpose. And more thoroughly one's task is carried out, and the more scrupulously one's mission is fulfilled, the greater and holier he or she shall be before the eyes of God. Besides natural gifts, every person is also accompanied by the grace of God from the cradle to the tomb. God's grace is poured on each one of us in such quantity and quality that our weak human nature strengthens itself by acquiring the supernatural energy we need to face our own mission. Throughout their lives, many saints have always cooperated with the gifts of God, both natural and supernatural. And here I am not only referring to the most pure Mother of God, but I am thinking of the hosts of virtuous souls. Now, reading from Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10. For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus for a life of good works, that God had prepared for us to do. Some would say that Maximilian Kolbe's mission ended that day in 1941 when he was put to death. And then again, perhaps his mission continues. And along with Therese of Lisieux, the little flower, who only lived to be 25, she said, I will spend my heaven doing good upon the earth. So heaven for her would not be a place of total repose, but a place where she would work. And sometimes we ask ourselves, what is my purpose in life? What is my mission? We may have many missions that God has assigned to us. And more than likely, we'll never really know what it is God has planned for us. And I think it can be summed up in a quote from John Henry Newman. God has created me to do Him some definite service. He has committed some work to me which He has not committed to another. I have my mission. I never may know it in this life, but I shall be told it in the next. May we be Christ's light to those we encounter this day. May we be people of peace. May God bless you, everyone. May there be peace on earth. And with God's blessing, may we meet again soon.